Hello, hello, hello. I am on early because I need a break from the dismantling of my space. And I've come across some things and I thought I'm going to take a break. I'm going to do a quick journal page and maybe talk about some other things that I've come across. So I know Anne is currently at her bridge game. So, or I think she is. I figured I'd go ahead and come on early. I hope nobody minds too much. Hi, Pam. But I thought I just came across these scraps and I thought, oh, how cool they go together. And then I found this and I'm like, oh, cool. I can make that work. So I'm going to create a page using some of this piece of glittery bits of paper and a quick flip through for anybody that's hadn't seen this before. This was a little journal made out of recycled cardboard and bits. And these are the pages I have done so far. And I am taking masking tape and, taping off the page so I stay within a little rectangle. I think that's the last one we did. So the first thing I need to do is take this page off. So Pam, how are you doing today? I'm just going to use this 1/4 inch stuff. And I have a heck of a shadow. I don't know. Let me move this lamp. Maybe that'll help. I have moved so much stuff out of here already. I might have an echo as well. Let me put this one over behind. Yeah, it's still getting a shadow. Lighting, I score a 0. But we're going to make it work. I went down to the grocery store to get cat litter and cat food and dog food and, got to feed the animals. And I got a pork loin too. I'm going to make that for dinner tonight with some baked sweet potatoes with none of that cinnamon butter crap on them. We don't do that. My people don't do that. And I don't know what else. I guess I could have picked up a can of baked beans. I just wasn't feeling baked beans today. So we're going to tape this off. Yeah, we don't eat a ton of pork, but I just thought it would be the perfect thing to go with the sweet potatoes. And I do have a little bit of leftover pasta sauce and pasta. And I had this idea I would do a pasta bake where you take the leftover pasta and the meat sauce and maybe add another can of sauce to it. And then I forgot to get the mozzarella and the ricotta cheese. So I'll do that another day because I like to make the twice baked stuff. All right, so I've got me a border taped off. My carts aren't out here, so I'm going to use the supplies that I just have right here. My carts are in the back now. So I'm going to start trying to just use products that are right here in this room, whether they're products or just items or whatever, and use some of this stuff up so I don't have to move it. Isn't that a good way to think? And I think I'll just use double-sided tape to put this in here. I'm looking to see. Oh, this is kind of pretty. I don't know. We'll see. I got all kinds of stuff. I have no scissors out here. I still have this cutter, so I can cut some of this down. But let's see, that needs to be cut down too. And I don't have a ruler out here. I'm going to measure this on here. It's a little less than 4 inches taped off. So if I cut this down to 3.5 this way, we can save that for another project. I'll just put that on the page. And I really like this piece. These just all kind of went together in my mind. And I think I'll just cut this one in half. Not even going to measure it. Stick that in there. Something like that. I'm going to play around with it some. And then I just want a piece of this shiny bits from this side of it, I think. Maybe an 1.5 inch strip. See, I was thinking I could make a card out of some of this too. All right. I'm going to play with this just a little bit. I do have some stickers still out here and such. So we'll play with this a little bit. I wish I kept some glue out here, but I didn't. So I'm thinking if I grab here, I've got a bag of neutral items here that maybe we could pair with this. This is my neutral bag of items that maybe we could come up with some things here. I think that's a sticker. Maybe do a black and white page on that side. Oh, I like this butterfly. That rose is pretty too. I'm sorry. Did I just roll my eyes out loud? Oh, snarky comments. There's some words. There's a love heart. Some black stuff there. There's this bird that looks like his legs were cut off. He could almost do a black and white page. I'm just looking right now. There's some more words. There's a frame. A penny farthing. No, it's a penny farthing. Sorry, I keep sniffling. I still have cooties. I love having the words thrown in my envelopes or pockets so that I can come up with new ideas. Oh, look at that. That actually goes better with what I have there. Trick or treat. Oh, that says Keisha on it. Hand-altered book labels. Oh, and some of these skeleton leaves. We might play with a couple pages because I just realized that the end of the month is nearly here, and I still have unfinished projects that I need to be working on. More words. Those are some wings that you could add to somebody or something. There's another critter. There's another one of those skeleton leaves and some wallpaper pieces. The really big stuff I'm going to set back in the bag. There. More wings. I think Kathy Whitney sent me that girl, but she's too tall for this tiny journal. So, yep, I'm sneaking on and going on earlier. Okay, I've got these bugs here. I'm really kind of digging the bugs. The pink is not working for me anymore, so I'll just set that aside. But I do like that there. And then maybe put the skeleton leaf down in there. And a beetle on top of it. Too big. What do you think? I'm just thinking. I kind of like this stuff too, to give it some more texture. I may have to run to the bank Yeah, right back. I may have to run to the back where I've moved my stuff and get some glue. It's an elephant. I left early. Oh, these are the ladies I cut out. Get back. That's something Deb Farrell made. Oh, there's Queen Elizabeth. She actually matches that color scheme. This is detracting from it the more I leave it down there. Let's see what else I've got in here. You are invited. Admit one. He's almost too light. I guess I could ink it up. Oh, now look here. Look at there. I might can use something off that sheet. She's too cutesy. Goodman's Cowboy. Oh, there was that other that had the man on the penny farthing. There's a. I'm just looking. Oh, that's that bird that cusses on the YouTube. Yeah, cats. I know I'm on when I shouldn't be on, but I was free. I needed a moment, so. I love these birds, but I don't want to take the time to cut them out. I might set them aside and cut them out, though, so I have them ready for the next time. There's another word. Hugs. Another bug. Some more leaves. So I don't really have anything planned, so we'll see. Becky, you won. Yeah, Lori sent me the bugs. Paint Girly. She said, you won. So she's where I got all the bugs. There's some old negatives. Don't be so negative. That actually goes with that bug real good. Oh, and cats. I don't know if these are stickers or rub-ons. They are stickers. Cool. Hi, Sophia. Oh, no. I'm sorry. Sophia says she's feeling horrid. I do like a piece of this. All right. I have a lot going on here. I'm not going to use it all. But I do want to get back to the ones I started with. And then maybe stick that in there. Yes, I may need to pull some of this off the bottom. This is really fragile stuff here. There. I don't like how that chipped away, so I might have to do something else there. Okay, what are the words on the other side? Yeah, I think I will need the glue from the back because some of this is so chunky and dimensional. If I had that die, I would glue this on and then cut it out again or something. Where's that other leaf? Well, I don't know. I like that concept of that, but maybe I need to cut this smaller or use this piece. But see how that peels off from there? That's driving me crazy. Sorry, I'm playing. I did. Until it was time to cook dinner. And you know how that goes. You have to do that. These guys need to eat. Of course, Greg didn't hang around long. He went to his girlfriend, so I'm thrilled he's found somebody, but I miss him being around sometimes. Maybe I'll use Deb's flour there. I don't know what I want to use. I think I should go get the glue and just glue some things down and be done with it. All right, so I don't know about in other countries, but here, everywhere you go, there's a card. You scan it, and sometimes you get rewards or whatever, customer card thing. Basically, they're tracking what you buy. Okay, so today the checkout girl told me, now hang on to your receipts because when you spend $50 5 times, you'll earn something. I think she said a $20 gift card or whatever. But you have to hold on to your receipts. And all I kept thinking is, doesn't your system work? I mean, you're tracking everything I purchase anyway. So why can't the bloomin' card hold what I've purchased and the quantity? Why do I have to keep up with receipts? So I guess I'll get an envelope because I spent over $90 today, which doesn't take long when you start getting the cat litter and all this stuff for the animals. This is so fragile. I really want to lock it up under this, I think. That says my song is. So I think what I'll do is put a bit of tape on here, like so. Put this where I like it, hold it, and pop this down here. And I can lift it. I can glue the whole thing down with glue. So I hope you get to feeling better, Safia, because all this crud that's going around, here in the States and around the world, there's all kinds of bugs. And then McDonald's has removed the quarter pounder for now because of E. coli. I could say something about karma, but I won't. If you don't know why, I don't really care for McDonald's anyway. So, hi, Janet. I got your message, Janet. I'll see what I can come up with. I don't want to do a bunch of mailing out of stuff. I just want it gone because I have so much to deal with. But for you, I will do something for you because you're you. Let's see here. I love these skeleton leaves. I don't have this die, so somebody must have sent these to me. And you know, once they go into the stash, I pretty much forget where they came from. I thank you when they come in, but once they've become one with my hoard, it's hard to keep track of who sent what. I guess I could start writing on them in pencil, like this came from Janet or this came from somebody else. I want to leave the my song is, I'm going to put this leaf there. Oh, and I've got this little piece here, and I'm going to ink this edge. So I'm just doing a couple pages in my little autumn journal because I realized we're almost to the end of this month. And we're going to go to the Restore. Here in the hobby room den, there used to be a door between this room and the hallway, and there was a door between the front entry and the hallway, but we took them down because they became a problem when small children would come, because they'd be running around and around the center. The fireplace is in the center, and you can go through those 3 doors and run around and around, and they would slam the doors. So we just took the doors down before somebody got hurt, and we got rid of them. And now we're wishing we hadn't, because we need to go to the Restore and get a door so that we can close off half of the house. We think by doing that, maybe it'll reduce the dirt. And if they do, like, do all of the front room or all of this back area first, then we can close off the opposite. And then at night, the cats can be allowed to run around, because they're going to have to be either out on the catio or locked in that back room for those week or two. So we're planning ahead. I don't think Scott remembers that he took the door trimming stuff, you know, the lip that catches the door and stuff. He took all that down. I gave him a weird look last night, and I guess he wasn't catching on that I wasn't following what he was talking about. And it was like, I'm going to need some more details. I have no clue. My brain is toast. I've been processing all day. Another reason for me not to go out and work if I can help it, because my brain just doesn't work like it used to. Oh, I love that beetle. Love the beetle. Thanks to Lori. I remember Lori sent me those because it was all that was in the envelope was bugs. Actually, no, I think she did send a little bit of others. Okay. So do I want anything else with the beetle? My song is, and then I need to put a word, I think. Maybe I want this beetle. Maybe I want something else. I don't know. It's like I need something to go with the beetle. I need a little bit more red. Oh, I didn't put my shiny bits on there. Maybe I could put that beetle on there and cover up where the glitter didn't come through. And maybe cut a small piece more of this. Let me cut some more of this up, of the glittery bits. I don't really have room on the table to do this, so I'll just cut over here. And whatever I get cut is what I'll use. So there's that one. Let's see if I can ink this up. I figured there wouldn't be too many people around, and I wasn't sure if Dee Dee was still on or if somebody else came on, but I figured if I come on now, then Anne can come on and she can go over if she needs to when she gets here. And I want to ask her if she wants to get together later to sew on our bears. We've started sewing our olive bears together. She wanted to do it yesterday, but I was all in with moving stuff and sorting stuff. And I got this bright idea. When I was going to the grocery store, I passed the little artsy coffee shop we have here in Casey that I've never been to. I should go sometime, just get coffee one morning. And they have one of the little neighborhood libraries. And then I got to thinking, Scott and I could take the books we want to get rid of around to the little libraries and put like different, like a couple of his books, a couple of my books. And that way they're not getting resold or anything, but somebody can get them and read them and use them. And a lot of the little libraries, they're not getting refurbished. It's like, it's the same books that's been in there forever. So I was thinking maybe we could drop some of our books and maybe relocate the ones that have not moved in a while and get the books into maybe a little library that somebody might use. I want the leaves at the top here. So I'll put that one there. And I think I'm going to put this longer one down here and the short one up here. I like threes, especially when it's something like that's glittery. All right, so we'll put this here. And I got a stack of books that are like on the Louvre or just artsy type books. I'm going to let my sister go through those. And if she wants them, I know she's not planning to teach, too many more years, but I thought if she could put them to use, that would be great. And if not, they could go in a little library. All right, so I don't think I got enough glue on that. Do I have a pen? I do. This glittery stuff, I'm beginning to think look, it's coming off. It's coming off as I press it. What can I do? What can I do to stop that? Go get some matte medium and just paint over it? Oh my gosh, that's making a mess. So my song is, and then we'll put our own word on here. I'm just looking to see if any of those work. My song is handmade. That looks like it would be a sticker, but it's not. Where is it? No, it's not. Come on, you don't know I don't have scissors out here. Well, can I tear it? Okay. Yeah, it's glued down. That's okay. Hi, Carol. I just snuck on for a little bit here. And now I'm thinking, let me see what I've got here, because that glitter is going absolutely everywhere. I do have this matte medium here in my glue box, but I also have I have some glossy accents. I'm just going to glossy accent over this. Maybe. Apparently I haven't used this in a while, so it's gummed up. Is it going to come out at all? I don't think there's much in here. Do I have another one? Good question. What is this stuff? Dimensional Magic by Mod Podge. Let's use some of that. Oh my goodness. Its tip got bent. Might have to cut the tip off. And I don't have scissors. Guess I'll have to go get a pair of scissors. Yeah, today I needed it to be more of just a chill day where I wasn't sorting stuff and deciding whether I really needed to keep it. I'm just going to cut that off right where it's bent and see. Whoa, that worked. Whoa, that didn't work. This will have to be set aside someplace where it'll stay flat a bit. I'm just going to let that bubble drip back past there. I saw Carol posted something about you were going to go live. Have you already done your live, or do you want to go live now? I know Ann comes on at noon if she's done with the her card game. What bridge? And Carol, you should come join us on Thursday sometime if you're free. Just let Ann or I know. We'll pop you back in the chat. And that goes for anybody that wants to just pop in and hang out. All right. I don't know if that's going to stay in that bottle or not. And I'm not going to even be bothered with that. I think I'm going to leave the beetle off. So that's going to be my page. I'm not going to add anything or do anything more. I need to put it somewhere where it can stay kind of flat. And today is October 23rd, 2024. This cord that I have that I bind books with, the cats like to chew on it. I don't know what it is with it. So you can see it's got to go somewhere where it'll lay flattish. See if it'll sit here on the wave radio and be okay. There we go. Almost needs a clip to hold it flat, but I'm going to let that sit there. Wish I had a clip. I don't think I have one out here. That's going to be my downfall, is having to move everything so I don't have everything right at hand. I wonder if the weight of a kilt pin will hold it down enough. No. I've got the little bottle that my sister made, but I don't want that to fall. I'm looking. All right, so we can make a card. It's a couple cards with these. Oh, and I don't have a lot of people here, but I have one journal kit left that I'd like to give away. So if you want to put a number in between 1 and 50, We'll just do 1 and 50, and I'll send this to somebody. 1, 2, 50, and go. And this is the kit. It's got a journal in it, some handmade stickers. You do have to cut them out. They are on sticker paper. And then there's just some clusters and just random stuff. ATCs. There's some avocados. I can see them right there that I made. Napkins. It's just something to play with. Oh, if you just open Messenger on your laptop, you can get, because I do mine on my laptop. Hey, Suze, I haven't seen you in a while. And so, Canadian, you're new. Welcome. Hi, Belinda. All right. Anybody else want to play for a journal kit? This is the journal kit. It's got an interesting shaped journal in it. It's got napkins, all the goodies. I'm going to do a countdown and then we'll pull a number. Yeah, and today I'm just being very random because I needed a mental health break from thinking about the big production of a home remodel we're going to have that was very unplanned. But they've assured me that it'll take a week or two unless they come across some other problems. So we'll see. It's stuff that has to be done. I'm seeing lots of new names. Welcome to my channel. I do a little of everything here. So you never know what I'll be doing when you sign on. I could be sewing. I could be quilting. I could be doing art. I could be cooking a recipe. All of that kind of stuff. Your Goldie sister. Well, welcome. We love our Goldie. She hangs out a lot too. And because I'm on it and not my time, everybody's, busy. All right, so I'm going to put in a stop and I'll do random org if I can find my phone because I think I've buried it. There we go. So we'll see who wins it. And if I don't have your address, you'll have to get it to me. We'll see who wins and then we'll go from there. How about that? If Becky can remember how to do this. Random number generator. And I'm going to change it to 1 to 50. All right, 1 to 50. I don't know if you can see that. It's 1 to 50. It's not going to focus, but generate. And the number is 21. So who's closest without going over? I believe it's Sue's, where the book ends. And I'm not sure if I have your address still. I think I do, but maybe you should message me. Are you on Facebook, Suze? Because you could message me there. I'm also on Instagram. So I'll have to get with you to make sure I have the right address. And I'll put your name on here. And I have Post-its. I actually have Post-its. And if I don't put where the book ends, that works. And Ann will be on shortly, so I don't want to be on terribly long. I'm going to keep that aside for you. And that'll be one way to get things out of the house is mail them out, but I can't do a lot of that. Because this is going to cost some money. Money. Oh, I wanted to show something. I don't know if I did this with Carol. I think it was with you, Carol. Where we did the pop-up sampler books. I came across this the other day, yesterday. And I can't remember where we got the sheet to show us how to do the cuts. But this, I can't remember where I got this from, but I did it. So, and I put the little idea here of where to fold and where to cut. So this is just for pop-up cards or books. And there's that one. See, it folds up both. This was fun to make. That one was hard to do, to get the mouth. Ah. That could be, you could put some eyeballs here, and that could be a bird's beak if you did it in yellow. That I should have put, well, I should have put it farther down on the page, and then I could have added eyeballs there. But this is just the idea of how to do the different fold outs and pop-ups. That one was hard to do. I had trouble with that one. That one was very tricky because one has to fold and turn toward this page, and this one has to fold and turn toward the other page. So creating pop-ups are fun to do. But I came across that. You don't remember it? Who did I do this with? Maybe it was Tanya. Tanya does all this kind of stuff. Tanya McGuire. She's off gallivanting in their camper right now. I think they're in Michigan. Her and her Jeffrey Scott. I may have done this with Lisa and Tanya then. But it's a fun little book, and because I kept the little, you know, the diagrams off to the side, it's a way for me to keep the ideas so I have them. So let's make a card, and then I'm going to have to call it because Ann will be on. I'm not going to use any more of this right now until I can. I'm going to just paint the whole thing with something to lock that in. Oh, my brain. All right, let me get a piece of some of the cardstock I picked up the other day. And I have just plain envelopes. So I'm going to cut this in half, and we can get 2 cards out of one sheet. So if you cut your 8.5 by 11 in half at 5.5, you can get 2 cards. You score it at 4 1/4. And you can get 2 cards out of one sheet of paper. I haven't moved everything yet. I'm really kind of hoping that I don't have to move everything to that side of the room. But we'll see, because it's the center of the house that we have to have completely clear. But I don't know how far over he needs the weight removed so that they can level the floor. That's what I need to know. Oops. We'll just cover up that boo-boo. And I like to leave it in the scoreboard so that I get the edges even. Or pretty close to even. That glitter is everywhere. It's no wonder my sister, she says, I bring it out for Christmas in the classroom, but the rest of the year, no glitter. She hates it. She has a name for it. Glitter. She really hates it. It's not a nice name. All right. I didn't check my what's supposed to come in the mail. You know, you can sign up for that if you're in the United States. They'll tell you what's coming that day. It doesn't always pan out, but it's, I guess, the thought that counts. All right. I came across such cool stuff yesterday, and now it's all packed in the back of the house. So I'm not going to share any of it with you, but when we reset up, I'll have a bunch of cool stuff to play with. And I will have purged a bunch of stuff so I can find the stuff I want to use. Stuff and stuff and stuff. Let's take a piece of this not as fragile music paper. Uh-oh. Let me see. That may be Anne. I asked her a question. I know she was wanting to... No, I don't want to take a picture. I want to see. Please respond. You guys are such morons at CVS Pharmacy. I am so sorry. I just picked up my Ozempic, you dummies. I don't need it for another 90 days now. And Anne's working on her forest book. All right. So let me do this real quick. I am going to cut this down into a piece that'll fit on the front of the cards. So I'm just going to cut the margins off because you can use your margins to hold your sentiment later. If you want to. And this is there. I'm going to cut this maybe at 3 1/4. Nope, 3 1/2. All right. So I can put half of that on half and half on the other half. And that's pinky. I got a bunch of stuff that's kind of pink. This was a Janet Nash envelope. If I ever saw one, I am going to cut off her design here and just cut this into 2 pieces that are 3 1/8 on each one. And I can put that, that. Maybe we'll use some of the kitty cats. All right. I might use that. Oh, those little owls are cute. I need to go through this stuff and pull the stuff out I don't think I'll ever use. I like the little girls too. All right. Envelope. I just want to quickly pick up some of this. We're not doing anything Christmas. No. I'm not ready for Christmas. Especially since I don't know if I'm going to be able to have any Christmas this year. We'll see. Hold those out. There's some more words. Random words. Always throw them in your envelopes too, because you just never know when you might need just the right word. All right. All right, let me see what I've got. All right, so we'll get back down to my cards. Here's the cards I've got going. Can you see them? You can see them both. All right. So on one, we'll do kitty cats, and on the other, I'll do this. Or I might do that. I love these owls. They're so pretty. I might not use the girls. This is how my brain works. I use that as a mat. I love finding stickers in my stuff too. I'm going to trim that so it's a mat on the owl. Oh yeah. Let's trim this 4¼ by 5½. So I want this trimmed down to, if I have to go this way because of the music notes. So get this trimmed down to 5½. I'm going to trim a little bit from each end so it's kind of even. 5½. I want to quickly do this card. And so that'll go all the way to the top and all the way to the bottom. Then I can put the music notes on here. Maybe cut that a little shorter so that it doesn't go all the way to the top. There we go. Bring that up a little. Put this down at the bottom maybe. This needs to be smaller too. Put that there. Then I almost feel like I need something that's a little of the blue again. Of course, I could get some of this that I cut off the back pieces. There was that one, and then I had the other little narrow strip. Was that this? That was this. Oh, if I just had one more little piece. Something. Or put a word in there. Put the inspire in there. Let's cut that. You can make up your own sheets of words just to have on hand. So if you want to add like a quote or just a single word, just have them, typed up on just a random sheet, and you can cut them apart yourself. Put that card together. That needs to be trimmed just a little bit more, and I don't know that I'm going to be able to do it except with scissors. And luckily I went and got some. I want to do quick cards. Quick cards. All right, let's put this bad boy together. We can use some tape on here. Oh, thank you, Janet. Yes, thumbs up. Would be fabulous. Scott says he's really hoping they'll do like this side of the wall one day and the other side another day. I think I'm going to put the dark of this strip at the bottom of the card instead of at the top, because the background on the owls is such that it's a little It's dark too. And if you spread the dark out across, your eye is drawn around the page instead of stuck on one spot because all the dark is in one place. Don't know if that made a lick of sense or not, but I tried. Came across some really old cards I made, and a couple of them I just threw them in the trash because they were awful. And they were not mailable. They were very chunky, and I was like, no, no, no. All right, so I'm going to put that right about there-ish. And then I want this piece on here. But I think I do want to ink it a little bit. You haven't done anything like this in a while? Well, you guys stay so busy with the businesses. So, I mean, when you're the producers, it's always work. You know, you don't take a lot of time to play when you're working to get things produced. I really kind of like that farther up on the page. Will the owl still fit? Yes. In fact, I like that better. And then I can put a sentiment right there. I don't like to use a lot of wet glue on my cards unless, the paper's something chunky, because if you use a bunch of wet glue, it'll make your card all wibble wobbly. Yeah, I like that. I like having that rough edge on the bottom. Oh. I need to work on our, that's something I can work on while the house is tore up, is our yearly Christmas card. I usually draw do a piece of art, and then I make copies, and that's our Christmas card for that year. I need to get busy on that. I should have inked the other two papers, but at this point, it's too late. So I'm not going to worry about it. And I do have those tiny little strips I want to put on here. I love these owls. I don't know who sent them to me, but they are gorgeous. They're going on a card. All right. I'm going to ink Inspire, but not the other two because they came off that strip. And since I didn't ink that one, I'm not going to ink. But I will ink the Inspire to make it stand out. And I have even narrower double-sided tape here somewhere. What did I do with it? Is it on the table? Maybe not. I've got the skinnier. Oh, there it is. It's hiding under the other. This is really, I got like a variety pack off Amazon. I think this is like 1/8 inch. It's really hard to deal with. I got about 10 minutes to make the other card. All right. We'll put this one on first. Yeah, right at the holidays, you guys will be extra busy. I saw my mom over the weekend, and if you guys could just, keep her in your thoughts. She's having some memory issues, and I wish I could be enough, but I just can't right now. Long story. I'm going to put this here. All right. And then I think that looks pretty good for that card. Almost feel like it does need something down at the bottom. If I had something in this kind of blue, I think that's supposed to be a fish. Let's just take a peek here and see what we've got. What if I just cut this in half-ish and ink it up? Maybe we could stick it down there just to fill that area in. I think that looks pretty good. I don't want to use that super skinny stuff. Yeah. I did look at pictures of my grandmother yesterday and spent a good 20 minutes just sitting there crying. So missing her more and more the older I get. She's been gone a long time. I just, there are some people in your life that you just sit down and you still like, man, I wish I could call her. That's where I was yesterday. I wish I could just call you and talk to you about this whole mess we're having to deal with. But you can't. Once they're gone, they're gone. So there's one card. And then I always go ahead, and these are envelopes that I got thrifting. They're just craft envelopes. And I always pair it up. So when I need a card, it's all together. So I can fill it in and send it. So there's that card. So let's make one more. And I know, Janet, bless you. I know you know what I'm saying. Everybody knows what I'm saying. It is hard. This is too tall, and I'm going to tear it. And I don't like having the perfect edges on this one. So we're going to, if you tear away the part that you want to remain, if you tear the part you're tearing off away from you, you don't get this on the part you want to keep, where the paper divides. Oh, that says forget on it. That doesn't sound very nice. Maybe stick that behind there. Like so. And I got another little piece here. Maybe put that on top of the forget. All right, that's a good start. And I think this is just where you can just tear it. That says it's somebody's birthday somewhere. Let's see here. That says unclean, unclean, unclean. What does that mean? To smile while you suffocate and die, and that would be just fine. And what a lovely time that would surely be. So bite your tongue and choke yourself to sleep. Wow. Where did I get these crazy things? Wow. I'm sorry. I'm just now reading what this actually says. I like that these cats have a music note on them. I'm going to just cut around here. These are not very nice kitty cats. Maybe if we don't include the sayings, we'll be okay. Wow. All right, let's do some inking. Oh. I'm not going to ink that other side because it's not going to show. Maybe even do some of the Heather's sending me a message on the Stitch Club. Oh, it's almost noon. All right, I'm going to try to finish this quickly. And then we can all go play with Anne. I don't know if Beth is going to be on with Anne today, but she's been coming on with Anne. So I'm going to stick this down. I say the stick 'em. I need some more 1/2 inch of this stuff. I might check the Dollar Tree and see if they've got some. Mary likes their tape. I don't know that I've ever tried any of their tape. I usually just get it off Amazon. I used to order it from Scrapbook Pal, but they went up on their amount you had to order to get the free shipping. So I don't do that anymore. Although they do have, Scrapbook Pal used to have really good clearance section. So I just don't need to order anything in right now. I'm going to put that down a little ways like so. And then I'll stick this on here. Oh, bye, Carol. Thank you for being here. So I got a page done in my book, but I don't want to move it because that stuff is still drying. I'll share it the next time we get together and do another page. I probably should come on and do a short video each day for the rest of this month, just so I can get my little book filled up. So I might do that, just do a short live to finish my autumnal album up. This is part of Janet Nash's envelope. So this is a note from friends in a way. It's more than just me. Janet's included. I think I want the rough edge up like so. Okay. Callie's humming at me. See, I don't know if this stuff can be inked or we need to, let's just see. These are vellum, I think. I think I'm just going to stick it down with no ink. Don't stick to yourself. Oh, that looks kind of cool on there. Okay. Let's see if there's something else on here. Maybe we can cut this butterfly out. Let's cut this. Somebody sent these to me, so I don't know. The sayings are a little harsh on here. I'll put this on here. I need to get off because Ann will be coming on. Oh, for crying out loud. My nail touches it and then it jumps off. Put the little butterfly up here. Well, those are kind of neat because you can see through them. And then we just need some kind of saying, and then I can get out of here. Let's see. What's this here? Life was meant for great adventures. Focus on the good. Lucky is a state of mind. Always take the scenic route. Love you. Do what you love. With brave wings, she flies. We'll just cut that one off from here. And Tippy's pulling the water dish across the kitchen floor. So apparently the dog's tongue has touched his water dish once again. Ugh, dog germs. And what's bad is the dog has water outside. No, Callie, don't. Nope. Stop it. Stop it. Dad's already mad at you guys for tearing the wall up. One piece of molding around the door. They have just tore it up. Let's put that right there so it looks like it's a phrase in the song. And I am going to use some glue. I almost feel like this card needs a little something else, but I need to get off from here. So if this shows up in your mailbox, you'll see what I added. And I'm going to put this right there by the butterfly. All right, so there's our 2, and I'll put an envelope with it. So thank you guys for being here. Now let's go see if we can find Anne, and I will come on again and do another short video. Probably for the rest of the month, I'll just do pop-ups. You know, like when I need a mental health break, you guys will see me. Oh, I'm putting that the wrong way, so you can't even see it. So those were the cards we made today. There's that one and that one. So keep your scraps because you too can make scrappy cards that are pretty. So I might add some flowers or something over here. It needs something more. Bye, guys.